Now, we had no armament. All we had was gasoline and cameras. The racks were taken out of the bomb bay, and they fit a 500-gallon gas tank up into the bomb bay. And then we had 2 wing tanks, one on each wing. That gave us some additional stay-in power and extended range. They wanted a strip shot of the rail lines and the bridge progress. When these bombs go off in the air, they establish your track, boom, boom, boom. Well, this was an 8-bomb run. And after the third one, they pretty well got your track established, and that's when the anti-aircraft cuts in pretty heavy. In order to keep from having to go back and do it again, as the bombs go off, you take a picture, and then you take another picture when the second one goes off. They want 60% overlap. If you don't have it, you know what your target's going to be tomorrow night. It's always wise to get that 60% overlap on the first run, because if you go back, they're going to be waiting for you. If we were a weather ship, we would broadcast the weather in the clear, no code. That would give them the advantage of knowing what target areas got good weather for our aircraft, and they could expect where we would be coming in. But then we started making other notations in our remarks column on the weather report, like truck convoys and troop movements and stuff like that. And after that, it was Katie barred the door. We start catching it. The radio man in the rear of the aircraft, his job was, when he wasn't transmitting, was looking around and making sure that we don't have any bogeys coming in on us. And he started screaming one day, and about that time there were some explosions. He said the radar-controlled heavies, 88 or the 90 millimeter job, he says they came up right behind the trailing edge of our wing and went off above us. That's when we put her in a dive, and my first heading was to the right, where we're going from east to west. And I told him 315. He says, "That's north." I said, "That's right." I said, "They're going to expect us to head south." And sure enough, we peeled it off, and the next ones were up there off our right wing. See, they were anticipating. We went scooting over Pyongyang and Shinampo like a cat with their tail on fire. And we got out. That night at the club, we were bragging just a little bit. And the squadron maintenance officer, Larry Lawrence, big, tall Texan, he must have stood about 6'5" or 6. He come over and put his hand on my shoulder, and he says, "Listen up here, Sonny. You think you got away with something." He says, "I'm going to let you know. I got a 3-man crew patching holes in your tail right now." So they were a damn sight closer than what you think they were.